Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Good morning, everyone. Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, once more. Ready to look at the market, ready to look at trading opportunities, and ready to make some money. Let's get ready, traders. What's up? Hello, Tony. Good morning. All right, so let's look at NAS, familia. Not a lot going on last night, as we know. Market was literally not making big moves. This is Asia here, a very nice consolidating state. Now London is trying to expand, but at the same time doing a little bit of manipulation. It's still continuing the same trend that it started all the way from Asia. So the behavior of this market, usually when I see this happening, usually the target, you see this previous market here, New York, usually the targets are this double top here, usually. But what the market has been doing right now, truly just following this channel. And we're gonna go back into high volatility markets, which is New York again. So I'm expecting to see a little bit of a pullback, probably back into the mid-range of Asia before continue pushing to this side here. And why? All this liquidity here has not been drawn at all. And this is the fuel that is needed to push back to the very top. So let's analyze this entire session that it started from Asia. You see how Asia started on the top here, then boom, came down here and non-stop. A train that has not stopped. You need to stop, okay? So let's say you are trading in Asia. Think about that like this. You are a trader in Asia, right? You started buying all the way from here. So let's just follow the track of the train. Boom, all the way here, right? So came down here a little bit, all the way up there, came down here a little bit, all the way down up there, came down here a little bit, right? So the target ultimately is that one. All right, let's do this. So if you're trading here and the market goes all the way up there and does a pullback and then retraces a little, like does another impulse to the top, what do? You move your trailing stop potentially here, right in the middle point of Asia, right? You're securing all of this stuff. That's a big impulse. You're securing all these profits, right? Price came back up. Same situation. Now we're trading above the VWAP. Price pulls all the way up. That's a big impulse. Pulls down. What do you do? What do you do at that point? At this point, you're waiting for confirmation to either pull your stop loss that was already in the Asian mid-range all the way up or not. So while you're waiting for this big impulse. So you move your stop loss from here to here. Understand? So these are traders that are still pending, that are running across London and Asia. So where are the majority of the liquidity?
big liquidity is sitting around here right now. Around here. This is where the most of the liquidity is sitting right now. So let's say there's no more buyers buying. You see where the price is right now. It's on the channel. No more buyers doing absolutely anything, right? Low volatility, low volume, not much going on. So who kicks in? How this thing works? Who kicks in? Sellers, right? Because buyers are not interested. They have to bring the price down to an area where they again buy, right? If that doesn't happen, then they're gonna bring or find resting orders, stop losses. So you will see the price falling down in another channel slowly, trying to catch. Imagine if you're fishing in the ocean, right? You're not gonna go full blast on one single shot. You're gonna test the water to see if you're gonna find fish. It's the same situation. So you bring the price down to see if you find anybody. You find somebody down the road, it pushes the price up. But remember, you're looking for the big fish. Big fish are sitting around here. So right now, the market is going down, obviously. Finding liquidity, as I said, is gonna go down before it goes all the way up. Final target, this is for intraday traders. Here, right? But it needs fuel. It needs to come down. It needs to break this channel to close a lot of the resting orders that are sitting around here, and all this is stop losses. So yes, good opportunity to sell. Let me bring my broker. Oh my goodness, I'm missing out because he's making the move as we speak. Pre-market move. That's very clean pre-market move to clearly go up. Very clean pre-market move. Hold on. All right, so ES 500 is also moving down. Entire market is moving down. Okay. Let's bring this higher a little bit. And I'm gonna delete this. I don't need it. Now my screen is loaded with so many things. But again, I'm analyzing the market for you guys. All right. It's coming down, seeking for liquidity. What is my bias? My bias long term is to buy, bullish. Okay. But it needs fuel. So I'll wait for the liquidity drawn before it pushes back up. Okay. It's 9:10. This is a pre-market move. You guys see, this is the opening range for the previous market. I will wait for the opening range of this market. You found something there. See this fair value gap? Big displacement on this big candle, breaking that channel. But it's gonna seek for more. Seeking for liquidity. That's all it's doing. If you guys want to sell, it's totally fine. On Elliott waves, let's see, we're looking at an Elliott wave. Let me see the bigger picture. Half hour. 5. We're in Elliott wave 5. And at that Elliott wave 5, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Very clean reversal. Very clean reversal. Go a little bit closer here. Okay, pre-market low, pre-market high. See how the indicator is highlighting the values? Pre-market low, pre-market high. We are in the pre-market right now. It's forming the pre-market high, pre-market low here. It's all done automatically. It's very wide too. Hello, Wayana. Hello, everyone. All right. And then we just have to wait. Simple as that. We just have to wait. Set up a game plan and wait. So what is my game plan? My game plan will be to buy the market at a lower point. And then you say, Lucito, but why you're not selling? You could be selling right now. Well, I could. I just can't put my stop loss anywhere. If I put a stop loss somewhere there, it's gonna be too wide, too much of a risk. So why rush it? I don't have to rush it. Just have to wait. Wait for the bus. And again, it's Wednesday. The volatility usually is not the greatest. We can check Forex Factory. I have to bring my accounts. We got FOMC in the afternoon at 2 Eastern. Just in meeting minutes. Oh my god, let's see. Yeah, it's just the meter minutes. Not a big deal. So I expect the market to consolidate a lot. Maybe a little trend and then here and there, but nothing crazy. Hello, Renee. Hello, JDS. What's up? That is for the NAS. I'll save it. No worries. My accounts, I have to bring them up again. I got 4 accounts. I started them yesterday. I got 0 funded accounts right now. With Take Profit Trader, they're all gone. But now I got 4 more. I started them yesterday and they're sitting on $4,990. And the bot last night took a trade. It took an L last night. a lot of volatility, right, familia? I am going to check also the Bitcoin here. No, let's check gold. Gold is much cleaner. I have a question for you guys. Should I start trading gold on only gold again? Because the way NAS is moving is pretty dirty. It's extremely dirty. And for some people, it's like creates a yo-yo effect. They bring the account up, sometimes they can bring the account down. So I know there's a lot of gold traders out there, but I don't want you guys to the reason why I'm trading NAS is because I love the volatility there. It goes all over the place. I get in and I get out. With gold, sometimes gold just consolidate a ton sometimes, and then it has to find liquidity pools. If it doesn't, if it's not near liquidity pools, then you're missing out. You're doing nothing really. So, but it's just the way the gold moves is a lot cleaner than NAS, way cleaner than NAS. And if you guys want to trade gold, or maybe we can like do schedules for separate instruments. I don't know, however you guys want. I know a lot of you guys love to trade gold, but gold, it's different. And just me, you love to trade gold, I know. We can do schedules, or you by request. You guys say, like, if you guys are seeing something in gold, just write it in the chat. Don't be afraid. I truly trade anything. I do trade anything. It's just that if I'm trading NAS, I don't want to be switching my hat like here and there, you know. Because the thing is, like, you lose the focus again. The way that gold moves is completely different than NAS. You have to look at different things every time. You can't be trading both instruments at the same time unless you're a bot. Okay, well, let's do that. All right, so 919, and let's see gold. It's going back up slowly. How far? Oh man, it's just my screen. I just hate it when it's like so crazy loaded with so many things. Especially like the size of the screens here is so hard for me to see. I have a much larger screen where I do my property and everything is just bigger here. It's hard for me to read anything. And it's like so compressed. Okay, let me remove all this stuff. A little bit better. This gone. Okay. Okay. Alright. Zigzag. 1, 2, 3. So gold should be coming down. Why is it going up? Oh, okay. Yeah. 6, A, B. All right, now I understand. I should be going higher. Just grab liquidity here. Okay. So gold already made the move, but this is what you got to do with gold. Just measure it so you understand. Like, you see how It's doing a correction, by the way. That's what I was looking at, the bigger picture. It's doing a correction. It's gonna take time to move where it's supposed to go. Okay, so on a pullback, you can buy gold because it's gonna move higher. But he's building another cluster here of liquidity on this session, so just be careful. Like right here in this area is building again. You see how it came in a hard stop? It's consolidating there. It needs to break this area, and then it has a long run to go to the upside. Break and retest. That will be your trade for gold. Oh, where is this? I will be targeting like these areas here, especially this one here. If you break this on gold, it needs to move higher. I was looking at the bigger pictures to understand the roadmap. Understand that it is doing a correction right now, and it's going to continue moving higher. But here it came to a hard stop because of this session here. It came to a hard stop. He might do a little bit of a pullback today, and then continue pushing higher. If it does a pullback, buy gold. Buy gold. It should move higher because it's doing a correction, pushing the market up. Okay. But I would wait. I would wait for gold to come at least, if it's gonna do it, somewhere near the previous day closing price, and then find a reaction again to buy. Especially, you see this here, how gold reacted to this session here. Many times, one like big time, big time, big time. Then it came down, went up, big time, and then pushing up. I will wait for gold to come back here and do a retest of this area before continue to push up, pushing higher, like boom, boom. I will wait for that, and that will be a very well kind of inverted head and shoulders. Not so clear, but could do that. SHS, head and shoulders. Isn't that a shampoo? Head and shoulders. Oh man. Oh yeah. All right, going back to this. Low volatility, not much going on. But I'll show you guys see the targets, okay? Boy, getting sick. That's why I'm a little bit down. I'm getting sick, very sick. It's getting hard for me to even talk. My voice is like heavy, super heavy. I need like a nice soup. Yeah, we got the Nvidia closing earnings. It will be a crazy one. Probably that's why investors are not. What was that gap? Well, let's see. I'm not even looking at the broker. My broker, I didn't see any gap. This is a pre-market. Oh, I gotta turn this on. Let me turn a few things on. Boom. And I want to see trading session. There you go. Pre-market low. All right, my friends. All right. Coming down. I mean, if you guys want to sell, you can, like, for example, just sell the market. Be ready to take a stop loss. Like, do that if you want to. It's super tight stop loss. Just chasing that ultimate target. I can do that. I probably will do it. If it goes back again there, I would just sell the market. A very tight stop loss. In case I decide to go up and take me out, I'm out. I'm good. I'm not gonna lose my mind about it. If I'm out, I'm out. But the market is pushing down to go into this target. But eventually, as I said, my bias is still bullish. My long-term bias is still bullish. What I'm saying is, when I see the price coming down to this area or even near this area, I'm buying. I'm buying hard. But if you guys want to sell, go for it. I'm gonna sell on a step lock, like super tiny contracts. On the 150K, I'm gonna open 2 contracts. But if it goes down, like super low, like down to the area, I'm going hard, pushing up. I gotta take it slow now because I'm already halfway in one day on the 150Ks, and I still have 4 days to trade. So even if I make 1,000 or 2,000 bucks, I'm not gonna trade it. Can't believe I have this. Only 4 accounts again, man. It's gonna take me some time to build up, but I'm gonna have a very fun December for sure. Building up again. Okay, come on. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. See, familia, it's coming down hard. It's coming down hard. Let's go. Market open. There you go. There you go. There you go. Go, 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 go. It never came to my entry, so I couldn't buy. Sorry, I couldn't sell. But it's coming to us. Ready to buy, familia, very soon. Yes, come on. Liquidity drawn, liquidity drawn. There you go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, man. Is that gonna be enough? It came to this area first. Right on this area first. I'm going to sell on that pullback. Yes, I'm gonna be selling the market. It came to the entry actually. It's still valid. Still valid. This target. I'm selling the market. 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 Now here, you again make sure that you're ready to buy at the bottom. Okay. I'm deep in profits right now. It's frozen. Okay, I need to get to. I gotta look at everything. Are you guys selling with me? Remember to do trailing stopping and cover your entry, all right? Ugh. It kicked me out. Ah, it kicked me out. Kicked me out. Selling the market. Ah, kick me out. Shoot. It wants to go back up, but it's gonna be a journey. It wants to move up hard. I know my screen is super small. Let me bring this thing higher. Okay, I'm gonna delete this a little bit. You guys know the target. I'm gonna keep it on the screen. Are you guys selling with me? I'm selling again. It wants to go up now. Come on. Higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Buyers kicking in hard right now. Wow, that was a crazy rejection. All right. Well, familia. The market is just moving everywhere right now. So I had one stop loss, but it did come. Remember, my bias is bullish. It did not come all the way down as expected here. It just came to the first area and it's pushing back up. So I did pretty good selling the market. I took one stop loss selling again. So I'm 6-1 and made it 1,011, 1,100, whatever. Let me just show it to you guys here. Where is this? This is where I am right now. And the account is sitting right now at 1,075 bucks. But it's just doing that, and I took one stop loss. Oh. I don't want the train to leave me behind. It took the buy before what I was waiting. I don't know if is anybody buying, because the market came to entry on the bottom or near the entry. Remember, the final target is on the top. I show you guys the final target is on the top. It was gonna do a liquidity draw and then push the market to the top, as I explained. Just remember that these moves, they're not in one shot. They go up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? Oh man, I'm missing out on this. He's moving it slowly up. Slowly up. SP 500 is moving very fast up. Wondering if it's gonna find resistance there. It's finding that zone. Fighting it hard. I think it's just tricking people there. Wow. What was that about? What just happened? A big spike to the bottom. Oh my god. One of those days. Oh boy. Let me eliminate some of that stuff on my screen. I don't like when it's so loaded, but I will keep it simple. I need to keep my charts clean and simple. Honestly, I want to eliminate all these indicators. They drive me crazy. It's coming back down. Oh my goodness. Found a very strong resistance on the top. Wonder why. That's not even a cluster here. Very strong rejection. Back into this area. Inducement of price is telling me that it's going to go higher. Every time it does a pullback, buyers are kicking it. Oh man, I need to accommodate this. You see this here at the bottom? Man, I need to make my screen better. I'm going to delete this here. We know the target already. There at the top, we know it. I don't want to keep it there. Oh, Jesus. Finding a strong resistance on the top. You know, I'm trading the 1 minute time frame because I love to see details. Okay, but please don't force yourself to trade those time frames that are extremely volatile. Like, go to the higher mountains, you know, where things move better and cleaner, and you guys can eliminate a lot of that noise. This is noise of the market. If you look at the 5 minute time frame, you might not even see that. It's just a me situation, but I don't recommend it unless you have a lot of experience. So if anybody buying the market, congratulations. I am not in anything. As a matter of fact, the numbers that I did right now, they're pretty good. I'm hesitating in if I should keep trading or not. Because at this point I only need $3,000 to pass 4 accounts. $4,000. Yeah, $4,000 the past 4 accounts, and I still have 4 days. So okay, and the question is, why not 5 and 4? Because I need I need a very small account. I always need a very small account. I need a 50K account, or well, 50K is mine. And why 50K? It's a psychological thing, family. It is a psychological thing on me. As you guys know about me, I got really good with a small, like making $50. That was my thing. All right. So what I do, I got a 50K account where I do copy trading. So that's my master account, and all I want to see is myself making $100, $200 on that account. Then I use multipliers on the other accounts. So that 150K I multiply times 3. So when I'm making $200 in the 50K, I'm making 600 on the 150Ks, and that's how I manage all this stuff. Okay. So my other users, I will buy 5 accounts at a time, and I will pass them. But this is the master one. I do 4 150s, then I will do 150K account. Pass it and be okay. I don't even need to pass it, honestly. I don't even need to pass it. I just need to get this one funded. Then I get the 50K account. And then as I'm passing the 50K account, I'm making money on the 150K accounts. You understand? That's how I bulk up. I could go on 5 accounts, which makes sense. It's like, oh, why not? But it's a me situation. It's just, when I see those big numbers, to me, it's like, it drives me nuts. I only like to see big numbers when I'm withdrawing, but not when I'm trading. Because I feel more comfortable seeing earning 100, 200, $50, then earning 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in one shot. When you guys are seeing like 2,000, 3,000 on the screen, you want to close that thing right away. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to lose this thing. You got that FOMO, that you get that feeling. You're human, right? I get it too. And this is the things that I found of myself. I said, I got really good at small accounts, because that's where I started things 17 years ago. And this is for scalping. If I am doing intra or swing, I am not like that. This is a different mentality. Intra or swing, I press buy or sell, I move out. I don't look at my screen anymore. And yes, I deal with large accounts in that sense. But for scalping, oof. Scalping is a no-no. I gotta walk. I gotta manage it through 50K accounts. Congratulations, Lisa. That's amazing. Ooh. Okay, yep. 145. Awesome, Lisa. Renee, 50 and positive right now. Amazing. Wayona, what's up? Angie, what's up? Yes. You guys will find like your ways of trading. I mean, this is what I found that works for me. That way I control my psychological side, and I'm not losing my mind about money. It's like, oh, I just made $200. I know automatically, like before, with 24 accounts, I'm making 600 times 24. Like, you do the math, you know what I mean? That's minimum if I'm making 200. In that 50K account, I was making 400, 500, 600, 800 sometimes, which is a lot. But I go by what the market is giving me, right? But if I made that, even one day I made like $50 that I completely stopped. Completely stopped. The market was just not there. But again, it goes to, okay, how you do when you're not making 200 bucks. How about when you lose right away in your account? Because then I'm losing $600 on the other accounts, right? That's what I said. My first trade is the most important one. Always, my first trade is the most important one, and I am extremely careful with that one. And I try to, because I understand it's my first trade, I try to get in and out quick. I don't try to like go for home runs all the time. That set my base, right? If I go and I make 100 bucks, boom, I close it. I'm good, right? That set my base for my next trade, because now I have the remaining rest of the day to literally like do whatever. Because all I want to do is risk what I earn. And if I lose what I earn on my first trade, I'm done. Like, I'm not trading. It's like, oh, I lost. Well, the reality is I didn't lose anything. I end up my day breaking even. And the next day I repeat. And this is what happened. That behavior is like a gauge for me to understand that the conditions of the market are not there for me. So I stop and I come back the next day. Or even and in a different session, I can come back in the afternoon, which you guys see me like trading with you guys on the VIP in the afternoon. And these are my real trades. Like even yesterday, you guys saw it. But again, that's just the way it is for me. I hope you guys can learn something from it. Find your own edge. You know, say, okay, well, this is what working for Luis. Maybe I can try. Or maybe Luis, that doesn't work for me. We all trade different instruments. We all have different purposes. We are all different in trading. We all feel different things too. The psychological part of trading is so important to dominate it. I think it was even harder for me when I wasn't able to see, when I never had anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like having an account of 150K account, $150K, which is really not, but just that psychological thing in your head. Oh my God, I got 150K and being funded, you know, and then withdraw money from it and seeing yourself with like $10,000 for the first time. All this stuff, it takes time to get used to that, right? Like, but once you get comfortable seeing yourself with an account like that and withdrawing money and all that, it gets so easy. That's all you want at that point. You don't want nothing less. And it's coming to our target. Fortunately for me, I didn't jump into that buy, but it's coming there slowly. Why I didn't get there? Because it didn't come to my original plan that was coming all the way here. Literally, by hair, I didn't buy the market. By hair, I didn't buy the market. I saw the market several times because it was coming there and then reacted, found liquidity there. This thing is going to keep pushing to the upside. So ultimate target where I show you, but it's gonna find rejection here. Oh, look at that. This session here is gonna find rejection quite a lot. On a spike, it can come to our target, but even if it falls from there, it's totally valid. Okay, if it falls from there, it's totally valid and our target is already met. We're literally inches away from our final target. If you guys are buying the market, congratulations. If you're not, we can wait for another trade, because definitely that was the morning setup. It's only 9:51, so it's been only 30 minutes into the market. I truly like I can say I'm done. I told you guys, if I make $1,000, I'm not gonna push it. I already made more than that. Thank you, Renee. I wish I could do this well on my live account. You will, Lisa, just slowly. Okay. The way I think what you're doing is an amazing job because you're focusing in those small steps. You're not jumping too far, and you're probably having a yo-yo effect too. You're probably going like up and down, up and down. That's part of the learning curve. Okay, don't get discouraged. It's part of the learning curve. It's bad when you're like going downhill all the time, but when you're like in that yo-yo effect, you're definitely doing something right and also doing something wrong. Okay, but when you start journaling everything and you start, okay, well, I won this trade, I lost this trade, I won this trade, I lost this trade. You look at the losses that you have and you're like, oh, wait a minute, this is what I'm doing wrong every time I trade. Let me try to avoid that. Sometimes it could be just a window of the time that you're trading. Sometimes it could be just a little thing. You just change that little thing and you're gonna see an increase on your winning rate. Don't think you're gonna win every single trade, okay? But when you focus on eliminating the bad ones for the good ones, you're gonna see yourself now filtering and moving up. Final target made, familia. Boom. If you guys were buying, congratulations. I was not in that trade, unfortunately. But familia, when I put those X's on the screen, you guys see it, my friends. It's all about education. Education and time on the charts. Showing up every day. You got to show up every day. Show up, show up, show up, show up, show up. It's like a job. Right? Imagine if you have a job and you're like, oh my God, you call your boss and you're like, I can't go to work. You know what happened? You don't get paid. So if you want to get paid in trading, you got to show up every day. You got to come and learn and do what you want to do, right? Oh man. Wow. It's there already. What can we do now? It did the move. I already did all the money I wanted to do in like in 10, 15 minutes. Should I keep trading? Is the question. Not rushing at all. Liquidity drawn here. Probably gonna go higher and then down. Higher and down. Probably. Remember, we have a lot of things happening in the afternoon. A lot happening in the afternoon. Yeah, true, Tony. Let's switch accounts because this account I'm not gonna touch it anymore. But one thing about this market, how it is moving right now. This is a huge candle to the top. This SP 500. There will be a retracement for Shiso. There will be a retracement on this. Okay, I'm gonna log out. I am done. Let me open another account here. And for sure it's gonna go down. Wow, wow, wow. So what kind of trade should you wait for now? If the market is pushing so strong to the upside, right? It already did what it was supposed to do. Remember what I said? That liquidity run happened and push up and never probably look back. It happened several times last week, right? What kind of trade do you want to get into right now? You can't definitely buy. You can't, because it's too far away from anything you want to do, unless you're looking at details of candles. Let's say you want to trade candles, okay? And a lot of people do that stuff. I'm gonna show you something really cool. You see how the market is doing green, 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 and it's time here. So you wait for the time to finish. All right, you wait for the time to finish, and when it's done and it starts a new candle, you jump into another buy, and you put your stop loss below the previous candle lowest point. Very tight, but when you do that, you have to be willing to take a stop loss, and you will get a stop loss, period. You see that? That's a way to trade. But as long as you know where to put your stop losses, it should be okay. Right? Stop losses are extremely, 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 extremely important for that kind of movement of the market. So, for example, we were in this trade, right? In this candle, you see how it's continued to push up? You were here, so you do this. You go long. The candle started here. You put your stop loss here. That's it. Oh, sorry, here. That's a previous candle. Look, that's a trade for you to take. This is like a machine. My God, I missed this move so crazy. I missed it completely. You guys got that, right? I'm not a big fan of what I just show you, especially when there's like high volatility or spiking, because then the market can go spike you up and down and then move up. I'm just not a fan of it. But for a lot of people, they like to do that in a higher time frame, and especially in the 5-minute time frame. In the 5-minute time frame, you're gonna see it differently now, because you're gonna wait for 5 minutes and put your stop loss on the previous candle lowest point, which is gonna be here. For you to hit a 1-to-1 there, it has to move a lot higher. What I said, familia, these movements, don't think this thing is gonna go like crazy to the upside, especially on FOMC and all this stuff happening today. Don't get too overly excited. It's only 10 a.m. This is a very strong move on Wednesday. Too strong. Too strong to be true. Too strong of a move to be true. It's finding resistance on the top. gonna continue pushing higher. That's unbelievable. It wants, well, let me see, 15-minute time frame. Wow. It's climbing up like there's no tomorrow. Probably here. It's breaking this area already. It's probably gonna come all the way up there. Probably. If you didn't ride that wave, my friends. Gonna continue pushing to the upside, probably there. Too strong. The momentum is too strong. Man, I give you the sauce in the morning, and I didn't ride the wave. Only because it moved too fast for me. I couldn't put a stop loss properly, right? I didn't come to my target either, like my main target. Let's go. Continue going up. Slowly, slowly, slowly higher, higher and higher and higher. This is very strange for a Wednesday. Very strange for a Wednesday. That big move in one shot in the half hour. Let's see. I'm not placing any trades yet. I'm literally just watching. Unbelievable. Looking at the size of these candles, they're pretty crazy. They're very large, like 1, 2. Compared to the other ones, look at all the other candles. That they go pretty strong to one direction, then they move up. These ones are very solid. They're very solid, pushing in one direction. Barely any wicks on them. And after dropping for so long, what I like to see is the behavior of the market previously when buyers are kicking in, how it behaves. And you see this here, for example, this here. I always look back to see, I want to understand who is in play right now. To see how is the behavior when it does that. You see, for example, here, boom, boom, then a big retracement. I'd love to see that so I can understand better what is happening here. It's truly amazing what is happening right now. A lot of buyers kicking in, but getting exhausted right now. No more buying pressure, and it's too overbought right now. Let me quickly do something here. Let me turn on my buddy's indicator. I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame. Divergences formed, like there's so much going on. I don't mind about any arrow shape. What this thing is saying is that might continue to even H1, but I want to turn it off because then it just get too over. Like H1 is here, like here. I need to see like a decent retracement before continuing to the upside. Like a decent one, like a decent pullback, which I am not seeing at all. Let me see the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame already broke these EMAs. Probably try to move all the way up here. The average area, it's here. Here, yep. Might try to go all the way up there. Slowly. Before seeing anything happening. Just the size of these candles. I need to see a decent retracement before pushing to the upside. So I need to see a retracement happening at least to this point. At least to that point. At least to that point. At least to that point. And then push it to the upside. Okay, so 1 hour, half hour, okay, 50 minutes. All right. Okay, highlighted the areas where it should go. There you go, familia. Decent retracement happening as we speak. Let's see. Now I'm in the 1 minute time frame. I'm in the 1 minute time frame. I know the areas where the market now should come and at least do a very nice pullback before continuing to the upside. Let's see if it's gonna do it. Kicking in again. I highlighted the area. That doesn't mean that that's exactly where it's going to go. But ultimately, that and area on the top. There you go. Wow. I find it very strange, honestly. SP 500 is not falling. It's putting numbers right now. moving like a rocket. What indicator is that, Angie? It is the Matrix RSI multi-time frame solo. This is from one of our friends that created this indicator. We had a session with him actually a while ago. And he was explaining how this works and all that. I brought it into the group, so he spent about an hour just talking about it. You can find it for free on TradingView. Wall Street takes up as Nvidia test looms. Oh yeah. Nvidia, this is all Nvidia. Nvidia making the move, my friends. Looks like investors are buying at the bottom, so they don't have to try to buy when the reports come at a higher price. So Nvidia is making the move, my friends. Very interesting. And again, I just gotta wait for an opportunity, a window that I can understand that the price can either fall or continue to the upside. So what kind of trade is my mind looking at right now? Obviously to buy. Oof, wow. Wow. They're not gonna let this go easy. Unbelievable. Just waiting for an opportunity, familia. Waiting for an opportunity. If I shared the link yesterday, you guys look for the link, Tony, but it looks like my friend is not sharing it. I don't know. It is a private indicator. That's what it looks like. I have the source code. I said I can probably build another one, but to build an indicator on TradingView that already it's there, you got to go through so much. So I'd rather talk to him later on. I can do something different. I mean, I understand the indicator very well. I can probably do something different. That's what I gotta think of. But again, it's more coding. Like, when it just be doing coding, it's crazy. It is hitting the areas that we mentioned. Hold on, give me a second. Now it's pulling back. Crazy. What I was gonna do? Oh, top step. Coming down hard. concentrated like crazy on this. What is this market doing? Finding resistance again. Very strong resistance on the top. Buyers don't want to buy anymore. Maybe not. Maybe okay, let's see. Whoa, big spike going on. What's going on? Scooby-Doo, where are you? A little spike. Ah, come on. Come on. Market is so wild right now. It wants to drop hard and it wants to move up at the same time. Buyers are not letting it go that easy. All right. I have a surprise for a little friend here. All right. We're good. again is killing me. It's doing a little bit of consolidation. Back is killing me. I can't be on this shit for too long. Going down, going up, going down, going up, going down. Ay, ay, ay. Drives me nuts. This thing is not moving at all. It's gonna consolidate there now. What can we do for minutes? I'm quiet here. I'm just looking at other things and waiting. Just looking at the market, looking for trading opportunities and waiting. Oh, maybe buy here. Wow. Get on that. Jesus Christ. This market is just not moving. All right. This market is just really not going anywhere. Familia, well, I'm gonna end up the session now because I'm really not doing anything right now. I'm not gonna trade anymore. I will probably go to the VIP in the afternoon after the news event, and let's see where we're gonna be at. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care, family. Have a wonderful rest of the day.